Yo, it's hood rich mindset. Today's gym is heavy, real heavy. Listen close. I came from nothing, so everything feels like something. That one line right there, that's the whole mindset. That's the difference between a nigga who stays stuck and a nigga who turns his whole life into a come-up story. When you start from zero, when you ain't have shit, not even hope sometimes, then every little win hits different. Every small bag, every meal, every night you sleep with a roof over your head, every time you wake up breathing, it all feels like a blessing. A lot of niggas out here chasing luxury so hard, they forget where they came from. They get a little taste of money and start acting like they was born with it. But not you. You remember the days when the lights was off, when you was eating ramen for dinner 3 nights in a row, when your mama was stressing about rent and you felt helpless as a young nigga. You remember sleeping on the floor, sharing one pair of shoes with your little brother, watching your homies get locked up or put in the ground for nothing. That pain don't leave you, but instead of letting it break you, you let it build you. That's what this gym is about. Coming from nothing rewires your whole appreciation system. You don't take shit for granted. When you finally get your own place, even if it's a small 1-bedroom with leaks in the ceiling, it feels like a mansion. When you cop your first whip, even if it's a 2008 Honda with 200,000 miles, it feels like a Rolls Royce. When you put food on the table for your family without worrying if the light's gonna get cut off tomorrow, that shit hits your soul different. Everything feels like something because you know what nothing feels like. Let me break it down for you. When you come from nothing, you learn the real value of hustle. You understand that nothing is promised, nobody owes you a damn thing, so you move different. You wake up earlier, you stay up later, you study moves while everybody else is outside chasing short-term pleasure. You turn every L into a lesson. That eviction notice, lesson. That job firing you, lesson. That baby mama drama, lesson. That time you almost got caught up in some shit that could have ended your whole life, lesson. Every single time life tried to take you out, it was actually preparing you for the bag that's coming. I know some of y'all listening right now sitting in a trap house or in your mama crib or maybe even in the county thinking about this. I see you, and I want you to hear me clear. Your current situation is not your final destination. The fact that you came from nothing is your greatest advantage. Regular people fold under pressure, but hood niggas who've been through nothing, we built different. We got that grind in our DNA. We know how to survive on rice and beans for weeks. We know how to stretch $20 for a whole week. We know how to keep hope alive when the whole world telling us we ain't shit. That's power. Every time you feel like giving up, remember where you came from. Remember the nights you cried in silence because you didn't want your little sisters to hear you. Remember when you had to lie to your friends and say you wasn't hungry just so they wouldn't offer you food they barely had. Remember walking to school with holes in your shoes in the winter. That shit hurt, but that same hurt is fuel now. That pain is what's gonna separate you from everybody else who had it easy. Because when you come from nothing, success tastes sweeter. The come up feels like revenge on every person who ever doubted you. Every hater, every teacher who said you wasn't gonna be shit, every family member who counted you out, your success is the loudest response you can give without saying a word. So start appreciating the small shit today. That bus pass you got, that's something. That food stamp reload, that's something. That one loyal homie who still fuck with you even when you down. That's something. That health you still got even after all the bullshit you've been through. That's something. That dream you still carrying in your heart even when life tried to kill it. That's the biggest something of all. A lot of niggas lose because they waiting on perfect conditions. They want to start the business when they got 10 bands saved. They want to drop the music when the beat is perfect. They want to go back to school when they got all the time in the world. But you start right now with whatever you got because you know what nothing feels like. So even if you only got $47 in a dream, you move like it's $1 million. You treat that little bit like it's seed money. You water it, you protect it, you watch it grow. That's the hood rich mindset. You don't need to flex for the gram. You don't need validation from the hood. You just need to keep stacking in silence, keep learning, keep leveling up your mind. Read those books even if you never finished high school. Watch those YouTube videos about credit, about real estate, about investing. Study the game while everybody else is playing the game. Because one day, all them hours are gonna pay off, and when they do, you're gonna look back and say, I came from nothing, and now look at everything. And when you get to that point, don't forget to reach back. Don't become the nigga who made it and started acting brand new. Stay solid, help the next young nigga who in the same position you was in. Give him the game, tell him the truth. Because somebody gotta break the cycle. Somebody gotta show these kids that coming from the bottom ain't a curse. It's a setup for a crazy testimony. I want you to repeat this gem with me right now, out loud. I came from nothing, so everything feels like something. Say it again, feel it in your chest. Let that shit sink into your spirit. Now live like it. When you wake up tomorrow and the struggle's still there, smile, because you know it's temporary. When that bill come due and you ain't got it all, figure it out and be grateful you got the chance to figure it out. When your ops or your haters seem like they winning, laugh, because they don't know the type of comeback you're building. They don't understand the type of hunger that comes from growing up with nothing. That hunger is undefeated. I done seen niggas go from sleeping in cars to owning multiple properties. I done seen niggas go from flipping packs to flipping businesses. I done seen single mamas go from Section 8 to owning their own shit, all because they remember where they came from and refuse to let it define their future. You got that same story in you, so stop scrolling and start planning. Stop wishing and start working. Stop complaining and start creating. The world don't owe you nothing, but they reward the nigga who moves like he got everything to prove. And you do. You got generations to prove wrong. You got kids watching you. You got ancestors who pray for this exact moment. Everything you're going through right now is preparing you for everything you pray for. The late nights, the empty pockets, the broken heart, the lost friends, the doubts in your own head. All of it is building the man or woman you need to become to handle the bag that's coming. Don't rush the process, trust it. Because when you came from nothing, every single step forward is a victory. Every time you choose discipline over distraction, that's a W. Every time you choose to learn instead of cope, that's a W. Every time you choose to stay down, even when it's hard, that's the biggest W. And one day you're gonna look up and realize you ain't in the trenches no more. You made it to higher ground, but you're still gonna carry that hood in your heart. You still gonna remember the struggle, and that memory gonna keep you humble and hungry at the same time. That's the balance. Humble enough to stay grateful, hungry enough to keep going. So today, whatever you got, be thankful. Whatever you don't got, go get it. Whatever they said you couldn't do it anyway. Whatever pain you carrying, turn it into power. You came from nothing. That means the sky ain't even the limit for you. Everything you touch from this point forward gonna feel like something. Every relationship, every dollar, every opportunity, every lesson, every win, because you know the value of nothing. Now go make everything out of it. This is Hood Rich Mindset. And this gem right here, keep it in your heart forever. I came from nothing, so everything feels like something. Let that live in you, let that drive you, let that remind you every single day why you can't stop. You built for this. Now go get everything you deserve